As we get closer to the new year, I think there's a lot of focus, maybe more focus on relationships, right? And how are we doing in those relationships? Well, our next guest, Andrew from South Bay Medical Clinic, knows as well how important it is to communicate when it comes to relationships. And there are certain issues, though, that I think men in particular have a hard time opening up about and saying they may need help. Andrew, good to see you. How are you this morning?
Hey, I am doing great. Thanks for having me. Yes. Now, as the holidays are approaching, like you said, we're probably spending more time with our significant other. That's a great thing unless you suffer from erectile dysfunction. Well, South Bay Medical Clinic can take care of the problem. We treat ED with something called acoustic wave therapy. Now, this is clinically proven to open up and regrow blood vessels. So, for the first time, we're treating the root cause problem of erectile dysfunction. You don't have to take a pill, no injections, no surgery. We restore spontaneity back into the relationship and get, things functioning in the bedroom like they should.
It's interesting you brought up the pill because I'm willing to bet that most people still assume the one and only way to treat this issue is with the pill. But you are here to say, no, there are other options that, as far as what your studies have even shown, what you've been able to tell us, really limited side effects as well.
Absolutely. Since the early 90s, men have taken the pill for erectile dysfunction. And I got to be honest, I don't know anybody that wants to take the pill. I know a lot of guys that suffer from really bad side effects. I also know a lot of guys where the pill never works in the first place. So all they get is side effects. And there are no side effects with our treatment. You mentioned those clinical studies, and I'll tell you, they are strong. There are over 40 studies on the science page at southbaymedicalclinic.com showing how effective this is in reversing erectile dysfunction. Even Cambridge University has studied this, and they said all men experienced an increase in blood flow. So we're fixing the blood flow issue. We're getting rid of the ED, and thank goodness, no more pills.
Talk about who this really is working for. I mean, is this an age thing? Is this with people, other medical conditions? Who are you finding that are really benefiting from this treatment?
Well, I think when we hear erectile dysfunction, we think that's an older guy, maybe in his 80s and 90s. But that's not true. We see men of every age, 20s, 30s, 40s, and we do have men in their 90s as well. We also have seen every kind of health condition, prostate issues, diabetes. It works well for everybody. Now, we're going to have you screened prior to starting. We're going to test your blood flow to make sure. But I'll tell you, the studies say it doesn't really matter how old you are or what kind of health conditions you have. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, you have a blood flow problem, that is what we're going to treat.
All right. Well, as we close here, I guess really make sure people feel comfortable when they call and that it's okay to talk about. And there's a great offer that'll help people get in the door to talk about this as well.
There is a great offer. If you or your man are struggling with erectile dysfunction, craving more intimacy, call us now. We are going to give away a lot for free today. The assessment, the exam, even the blood flow ultrasound. We'll do that totally free. We'll also throw in a little special gift. I call it a booster in the bedroom. It produces instant results. Now, normally this is $500. We'll do it totally free to those that call us right now.
All right, Andrew, as always, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.